that. I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky. Okay? By any means necessary. That is the swamp's motto. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Why? Because we're returning. We are returning to a place that I rather like. And that place is called Alchemy. Oh, yes. I want you to stay tuned. Why? I know you say, I hate Alchemy, Jay. I don't want to play Alchemy. No. You do want to play Alchemy. Why do you want to play Alchemy? Because rotation happened in Alchemy. All those annoying decks, all those annoying cards that you don't like, that you don't want to see anymore, enchantments, Kamigawa enchantments, all that stuff, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's rotated out, and we have a very, very fresh format. And there's some really awesome plays that you can make now with this. Going with the mono black meta deck, there's even more powerful stuff and combos you can pull off now, and I want to show them to you. So before we get down to that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's gonna happen. You gotta watch out for it. You don't want it to happen, so you gotta do those. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. On Twitch, you can follow that link, or on YouTube. I actually stream on YouTube now, so if you hit that bell, you'll be alerted whenever we go live on YouTube. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Anything that you want to know there, post your decks, ask me questions. That's the best place to do it, is going to be on the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to get a copy, go down to the description, go right there. So that's what we're talking about today. So what do we got here? Well, we have a few combo black decks right here. More black, even blacker than black. Cut down and go for the throat. 2 early removals. Cut down, we got to stop those aggro decks. We are going for kind of some big combos early on. We are doing that. So later on we want to do big combos. So if we get aggroed out, these are going to help. Direct removal and cut down, we're going to have some, but we're going to have some new stuff too. Orcish Bowmasters, this card is just amazingly good. A 1/1 that pings for 1 with flash and amasses 1 orc. I mean, it's amazing. If they ever draw their next card, if they ever draw more than 1 card, it gets to ping them for 1 for each card that they drew, and you get to keep amassing the orcs up. I cannot tell you how powerful this card is. It's just an all-around great value from Lord of the Rings right there. The 9 Nazgul, yes. We are running the 9 Nazgul. This is going to be mono black all-stars right here. So get your game on. Go play. 1 black and 2 1/5 Death Touch Wraith Knight. Whenever Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. When the ring tempts you, it can't be blocked by greater power, or if it's 2 temps, it's draw a card, then discard, which card draw is going to be a big thing in this one. Whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's it sacrifices it. Whenever the ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. So really, really good, powerful card. We can put 9 of them in the deck. I totally forgot to put the 9 different versions in there, but everyone always asks me, how did you get 9? Well, you actually can just open that up, and you can reduce this, and then you can go bup, 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 bup. So that when you have 1 of each card of the Nazgul right there, yes, because they are the 9. Very cool. So now we're going to talk about how we get some of those higher up combo plays. I have never really messed with Palantir of Orthanc, and I really found a shell that I like in it. I really like this card. It's very powerful. 3-drop Legendary Artifact. At the beginning of your end step, put an influence counter on Palantir of Orthanc and scry 2. Then the opponent may have you draw that card. If they don't want you to draw that card, you mill X cards, where X is the number of influence counters on Palantir, and the player loses life equal to the total mana value of those cards. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for ops, okay? What that basically means is that you're going to get a free card draw, or you're going to scry and be able to choose what card you want on top, Or if you think that maybe Op doesn't want you to have those cards, he's going to say mill them and I'll lose the life. You can actually set up traps for them. Part of the reason that I have kind of some of these 4-drops, and especially Virtue of Persistence, I mean, not Pestilence. I like Virtue of Persistence on the top of my deck. I want to scry it to the top every time that I can and leave it there because I want him to say, nah, I'll just take the damage. I've had guys say, well, I'll just take the damage, and there was the 2 top cards, or however many top cards there were, was a Virtue of Persistence, a 1 ring, and a Sheoldred, and they lost a grand total of like 14 life and blew themselves up. So being able to scry and force draw into people, make people have to choose between either giving you a banger card like this or losing 7 life is just a very, very good combo overall. It's just terrible to do that to people. So very useful for Palantir of Orthanc. There's a case to be made that you should put 3 of them. We're going to do 2 Phyrexian Obliterators. Now, the funny thing about a Phyrexian Obliterator, it's a 4-drop, and we have a decent amount of 4-drops, as you can see. He's worth it for this one. If you wanted to do Archfiend of the Dross too, he's not bad either. We kind of want to draw off removal. We kind of want to draw off the removal. We don't want people to play removal on their Sheoldred and our other stuff. But he's very deadly against red decks. If you can get him down early against red decks or things that don't have any way to directly kill him, any kind of direct removal, even green decks or something like that. Because if he takes damage, that Source's controller sacrifices that many purposes. So if they hit him for 5 or 10 damage, they have to sacrifice that much. 5 black to put down, perfect for a mono black deck, and a 5/5 Trampler. Very, very effective card right here. Just dangerous all around. Of course, we got to have my lady, Sheoldred the Apocalypse. She is going to be part of this game for a long time, guys. When they made this card, she realized despite her not actually having legs, she's got a lot of legs. So she is going to do it. 2 black and 2 Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Unbelievably powerful to do that. When you're combining it with Palantir of Orthanc and, of course, the card draw and discard of Nazgul, it's unbelievably powerful. It gets even worse when you combine it with the 1 ring. The 4-drop, because now there's no, the 4-drop 1 ring, it's indestructible, and you gain protection from everything until your next turn. There's no downside to taking that 1 damage for how many ring counters you have on it. You take 1 damage, but you gain 2 life. So even if you're taking 10 damage from the ring, using it again is going to give you 22 life. Like, that is ridiculous to draw 10 more cards or whatever, as long as you have Sheoldred. So the Sheoldred ring combo is unbelievably brutal, along with all the other draw and discard or draw and life gain effects that we had. Just a vicious cycle that we have right there. Just absolutely brutal to run those 2 together, and that's what we're going to be doing. And it just lets you get access to so much stuff. It just lets you card draw just infinitely. It builds your life up to the 30s, 40s. Just brutal. Now, here's another one. Here's another one from Eldraine, which is a great removal. This is kind of how you deal with the other person's Sheoldred. And I don't see people using this much as they should. 2 black and 2, The End. This spell costs 2 less to cast if your life total is 5 or less, so it actually is pretty cheap in the clutch here. It's a instant, so a 4 instant. You exile a creature or a planeswalker, search its controller's graveyard, hand, library for any number of cards with the same name as that permanent, and exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. If they are running their own Sheoldred ring combo, hit the end on Sheoldred, and all of a sudden the ring becomes a detriment again. It starts hurting them again. Or if they're running all kind of stuff like you just don't like, if there's all kind of things that you just don't like in the game, you don't like them running Atraxa, get rid of every Atraxa in the game. They can't run Atraxa anymore. It's just gone. It's just all gone. Brutal, brutal destruction card, and it's exile. Yeah, they do get some card draw, but honestly, if we know that they have a card in their hand or something like that, Sheoldred combined with this, they could get rid of one in their hand. They're still going to lose 2 life, even though they get to draw that card. So, just a brutal hit. Then, of course, we're going to finish with Virtue of Pestilence right here. The Locthwain Scorn. Locthwain Scorn is a great sorcery. I kind of wish it was instant for this price and this rarity, but for 1 black and 1, target creature gets -3/-3, which will destroy an indestructible creature if you get their toughness down to 0, by the way. and you gain 2 life. So good early play on that, the Lochthwain Swarm for a little bit of early removal. And then, of course, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a creature card from your graveyard, onto the battlefield under your control. So we have 2 of these. You could put 3. It's a little expensive. But basically, it's permanent, ongoing graveyard cycling. Okay? Every turn, unless they get rid of this, another creature is coming back. They could die, they're coming back. At the beginning of your upkeep, the beginning of the turn, another creature comes back from any graveyard. Their graveyard or graveyard, it doesn't matter. Brutal, brutal, brutal card to play on somebody right there. So early combo right there, and then late combo, we have just the best of black right here all around. Just really, really good stuff. And some new stuff. So we spike some new stuff in. We have some old stuff used in a better combo. And again, if you don't want Obliterator, if you want to swap it out, Archfiend's not bad. On the sideboard, I do have Rowan's Grim Search. This is a pretty decent one for a common. 1 black and 2. It's an instant. If this spell was bargained, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Then put 2 of them on the back and top of your library in any order and the rest in your graveyard. Then you draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. So if it's not bargain, meaning you didn't sacrifice anybody when you did it, you just draw cards and you lose 2 life. Combined with Sheoldred, you actually gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. And then if you want to search even better, if you want to, you can sacrifice like an orc or something like that, and you get to put things specifically in your graveyard and set yourself up for what cards you want. So very nice search thing right there, combined with Mono Black and Sheoldred. It's all that nice. So Alchemy deck, 19 creatures, archers, knights, horrors, orcs, phyrexians, praetors, and wraiths. 8 instants, 4 artifacts. Decent amount of artifacts in this one. 2 enchantments, 25 lands altogether. That's what we're looking at. If we're talking about lands, I put 1 Barad-dûr and 1 Dross Pit for card draw right there. That's fine. We don't have the whatchamacallit, Nakazuma. What was it called? I can't remember. The mono black one that we always used to legendary land. We don't have that anymore. Here's the sideways view. You see that we kind of really peak at 3 and 4. We do have some early plays with removal and then 2, but really 3 and 4. So we are kind of a late game combo. Takenuma, I know it. Thank you, Cookies, for that one. Takenuma, surprised that I forgot it. That's what we're looking at it right there. Takenuma. There it is. Horizontal view for y'all. Really good card combo. Really good plays. Has a lot of options. Just hurts people, man. Just puts pain down on people. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like this one? Do you not like it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Whatever you think, I want to hear about it in the comments. Make sure to like the video. It helps out the channel an enormous amount. What do you think of Eldraine already? I want to hear your opinions on Eldraine. Here we go, boys. Alchemy Ranked. Emma Loquito? What's wrong with Emma Loquito, man? Dross Pits, cut down. Alright, there we go. Blue-haired hacks. Okay, let's do that. We can have a cut down. Yeah, everyone is on the same deck in Alchemy. That's the problem. I thought you liked that, though. Thought that was the idea. Barad-dûr. Rusco Clockmaker. And we gotta deal with this shit. Let's do that. Okay. Nice win con loser. Yeah, the end is very powerful, as we saw. Nazgul. Any blocks? No blocks. Could bargain it, or we could just do that. Ping and turn. Is this the second Dimir good stuff pile? Well, before it was mono black good stuff. So don't get it twisted, Cookies. Hey, what's up, Shadows of Change? How you doing, bro? Guys on YouTube, can we get a like? Literally not a single like. I'm not happy about that. Oof. One single like on my video. That would be great. If we could get the number up to at least one, that it would be an improvement. Definitely, for sure. There we go. Thank you, guys. All right, wonderful. Makes me wonder if you're doing that in the videos. I'm a little worried you're not. And you know what'll happen then? You know what'll happen then, won't you? Hey, what's up, Aberrant Fox? 12 of y'all freaking watching, not a single person hit the like button. That's okay, though, man. I know you don't like my shit. That's fine. That's fine. I know I produce garbage content. Doesn't deserve your love. Well, I'm laid it on pretty thick tonight. All right, let's do Virtual Pestilence and that. If he mills that, it's really going to mess up his face. That's kind of the idea. Oh, he let me have it. Okay, good. Good for him, because that was the idea, was to screw up his face there. And then with Mill, Palantir, Mill, or Thank. Anti-werewolf sunscreen. Hey, well, no problem, man. Well, I'm glad you could come by either way, dude. Even if you don't play. Listen, I occasionally watch streamers and videos of things that I don't play. Like, I like to watch, probably the live streaming or videos I watch of stuff is fighting games, because I really appreciate the technique, but I fucking suck at fighting games. Hey, Baldur's Gate is not that bad. It's not that. I'm also going to do a Baldur's Gate series. Probably. Target creature gets a -3/-3. Let's try that. Lochthwain's Scorn. Is he going to counterspell? He's going to do that. Werewolves can be out during the day. They're just not as powerful as if it's not at night. You know? Okay, so please don't say the word submissive. Yeah, oh, now you got people in the two responsive. What? And go on. What's up, Shadow to Change? Chris Olonde, how you doing, man? I like fight. Yeah, I like watching fighting games. Kind of like watching a boxing match. And those guys are highly skilled. I made a paladin, and I made him look like Giga Chad. He kind of looks in Baldur's Gate. He kind of looks like Handsome Shrek, which was the goal. That was the idea. All right, he's got a real thing to do here. Yeah. All right. Shadows of Change. Don't know why that guy drew 7 cards when it's gonna kill him. Yep, there goes that. All right. Hey, look, some gems. Why don't we buy a pack? Let's do another game first. Try to build up some even more gem rolls. Oop, sorry for the double talk right there. Short is a skill. I don't like the short bar being moved so much. I was telling my buddy, and he was telling me, he's like, man, I'm 6'3", and I got a girl telling me I'm short. The fuck is that? He's like 6'3", fucking 260 pounds. Dude is fucking massive. Doth thou see the deck in Discord? And he's like, and someone was like, oh, some woman was like, you're too small. I'm like, yikes, bro. That short inflation getting bad. I'm 5'11", so, you know, I don't know what it is about the shortness that people are like, oh yeah, that's, if you're not 6'6", you're short, which is actually very untrue there. I don't understand why people think that. Very strange. It's like 0.01% of the population is that height. That's what I'm talking about. It's so weird that people have moved the goalposts. I don't care. Listen, I'm perfectly happy with my height. Okay, let's see if we can do that. We're gonna do Virtue, a Pestilence. Boom. Hopefully that's a mana. Perfect. Do that. Do that. Wango. Quite possibly even Tango. $5, 9.5. I'm almost positive it's 5.7. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it's 5.6 for a man in the United States. Oh, now it's average worldwide. I don't know. I don't know what it is now. That used to not be a thing. People didn't care about height so much, but I don't know. There's like a weird height thing going on now. All that I know is that I'm going to cast Height 4 Holy. And if you understand that reference, I love you. Oof. Well, we really are getting mirror matches here, huh? Let's do that. Alright, banged it out. He's not going to use the ring. So he's going to put down his Sheldrussi. Okay. Bugatti cigar. That's a pretty good summary, yeah. Overwhelming relowers. Oh, very nice. Exile card. Palantir of Orthanc. I'm gonna lose the life. Burden. Boof. Pop, pop. Jay's neck. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I went and got my water. There's the... Oh, ring race. Look at that. Target creature gets -3, -3. Very cool. Nightwater claims another body part. Can't be that bad. It was that bad. We do have this though. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the V. I'm just being a bee. Shuffling decks and breaking necks. That is the motto here. That is the motto here, folks. That is what we want to do. I'm just being a bee. I haven't been able to get Lochthwain Castle out. I'd like to get Lochthwain Castle out. That'd be pretty fun. By the way, guys, all the Twitter guys, blue or green? I'm going to play that one later. All the Twitter guys, it's September, so it's actually cheap to subscribe. It's 25% off subscription. So instead of being $5, it's like $3.50. Just putting that out there. Also, if you're on YouTube, you want to become a channel member, we're very close to getting 8. And if we get 8 channel members, I get to feature them on the channel on the masthead, which is pretty cool. So I kind of want to get to 8. As foretold, spellbook vendor, not too bad. Okay, great, not great. I'm excited. I'm happy that I'm gonna be able to do the XP thing again. By the way, these bonuses, if somebody was asking me what these green bonuses are, these are from cracking your renewal egg. You get bonus stuff for doing renewal egg. So. Renewal egg. Renewal egg. Yuan C. Bad opener. No good. I can get rid of Rowan's. Well, let's get rid of Rowan's. Not great, but I'd rather keep going with this one. Oh, I guess what he's running mono black. Oh, look at that. My man's running Razor Lash Transmigrant. Whoa, Black Betty, Transmigrant. Whoa, Black Betty, Transmigrant. Is always ready, Transmigrant. Do do do. Do do. Do 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 do. We're gonna have to use Virtue of Persistence on there. Stormclaw Rager. We're gonna throw an Absolute Rager. Let's do that. Gain, push, pop. Okay. The 3/3 card that reanimates legendaries, I've literally never heard of that. I've no idea what you're talking about. My turn. Boof, no attacks. Probably has a direct removal, I would imagine. Oh, Samwise Gamgee. Well, it doesn't reanimate it. Graveyard. It rescues from the graveyard. Reanimate would mean it's going onto the board. Furnace Rains, not bad. Does he have a bait? Oh, he has a sacrifice play there. Sacrifice another creature, so we do that. Both. Okay. Again, I'm not hitting any removal. I don't know where all my removal is. I guess I took a lot of it out. But, doesn't matter. He's going to play direct removal in here. We got to have more early removal in here. Good game. Got scared for a second, but he's going to win anyways. I mean, not really going to matter. Did get frightened. Do. Twin Inferno, boom. Boom. Good play. Again, I need more removal. I'm playing a little bit longer game, and Baradur keeps popping in my hand every turn, so I gotta get rid of that too. I'm only gonna put one of them in there because it keeps popping up. It's a little expensive of a deck. Cut down, go for the throat, Nazgul. Grim Search, I don't think I need Grim Search. I'd rather have more removal. We'll maybe put it in the back end there. Okay. Tommy Gun Torres, how you doing? I still see you, Ninjitsu. Bud Spencer. User 4 numbers. How you doing, man? 7 bullet. Do. Okay, so we do have a first early removal, which was one of the main problems. He's gonna go. We drop. Okay. Boof. Stonebrain. Who's he gonna put? Search your opponent's graveyard has 4 on the same name. Okay, let's do that. I think you almost have to run Stonebrain. What is he gonna run? Choose a card name. Let's do that. Aberrant Fox. Hey, no problem, Aberrant Fox. He got rid of rings. Okay. Pop. I pronounce it correctly? Wow, I'm glad, dude. I'm usually terrible with names. I'm usually real bad with names. Virtue of Loyalty. Archangel Elspeth. Create a soldier with lifelink. Unfortunately, we are going to have to do this. The ring in return. Drop that. Puff, puff, puff. There we go. Okay. He's probably going to be able to drop Castle Garenberg. Kellen the Fey-Blooded. Alright, double strike on the mic like a werewolf in the moonlight. What if I said Phyrexian Obliterator? What then? What say you now? What say you now, sir, about the Phyrexian Obliterator? Draw. Okay. Kill the Fey-Blooded. Destroy evil. Very nice. Good use of that. That protects my Sheoldred. Boom. Okay. Sword of Once and Future. Very cool. It's a good card. I believe this is colorless, though. I don't think it's a black army. Let's do this. Protection from black. Can't be blocked, targeted, dealt damage, or equipped. Blocked, targeted, and damaged. You will wear the ring. You will kiss the ring. Draw and drop. Hit. What is he going to drop here? He's going to drop a Virtue. Hit. Okay. At the beginning, those creatures untapped. Hit. Okay. All right. Kemper's Outfitter. Oh, very cool. Target permanently gains +1. Creatures you control. So we're going to hit the Ghoulie Ghoulie Ghoul. He is definitely going to sneak in. Definitely going to kill him. And we're definitely going to go in. Draw. Boof. Boof, 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 boof. Then he's going to lose 3 life. Pop. There we go. Nice. Good deck, man. I like the idea. But nothing stands up to the darkness. Oh, you like my affinity for black? I love black. That's been my color. I used to run a lot of Dimir. I used to run a lot of Matt Rakdos. And I'm talking about a long time ago. I'm talking about 1995. And then I got an Assassin's deck from the Urza's block. And it was all Phyrexian Knights and discard. And it was mono black. And I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Urza's Destiny theme deck, yeah. The Urza's Destiny. Oh, I should buy that. I would buy that whole thing again. I would buy that whole deck again. The Assassin's deck was released in 1999. You could purchase the pre-constructed Assassin's deck for $24.95. Let's look at the inflation calculator. All right. In 1999, $24.95. Oh, the game froze. $55 is what that was, approximately, going to modern day standards. And that changed my life. Changed my life. Such a cool deck. I go first. All right, Nightomax. How old was I? Was I like 15? No, I was probably 15? Younger, 12 maybe? I can't remember. You were born in 1999? Oh my goodness, Box Boy. That's too young, Box. You 24, bro? Don't tell me you're 23. I can't handle you being 23, my guy. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh god. So you're telling me that I'd been playing Magic for 5 years before you were born? That's what you're telling me right now? Good lord. Oh, that's disheartening. Oh man, I don't like being old. Boof, boof. Let's do that. Ah, okay. So yeah, Ice Age, you're a fellow MTG boomer then. MTG boomer. Let's do that. Boof. No attacks. I don't want any of those. Boom. Boom. All right, he's trying to go big here. He's trying to ramp to somebody here. Yeah, John Rampers. Yeah, wanna dance with somebody. Oh, Aragorn, the Unifier. Wow, look at that. Whenever you cast a white spell, whenever you cast a blue spell, Crucius, Crassius. Okay. Ambitious. Boom. I don't think he wants to lose it. I don't think he wants to lose the Aragorn. Fuck him. I got more Sheldreds than you can shake a stick at. No, we don't want any of this crap. No, cut down I would take. Yeah, I'd take cut down. Is he gonna let me draw it? The idea, I want to put Virtue of Pestilence on top so they lose 7 life. That's kind of the combo play. Legends deck can get nasty, yeah, but I had a pretty good setup. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, he's got priority. Man, give me priority already. I want to play cut down. Throw a counterspell out there. Lord's Escape. I figured as much. I'm still going to use Virtue of Pestilence. Virtue of Pestilence. Whenever creature green spell, target creature gets +4/+4. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Cast blue spell, he's scry. Okay. I've never seen Aragorn the Unifier do anything ever, so. Aragorn the Unifier, Kermurder. Pop that. Take that hit. What is he gonna do here? Treasure, Expedient, or Fast. Glenn Carr, I've been playing since Arabian Nights. I get it, man. Listen, I get it, 100%. Boom. Let's do this real quick. So you got another protection card. I have some Arabian Nights card. That was such an expensive set. Let's put Obliterator out, just so he knows we're fucking serious. Just so he knows we're fucking serious. I want Virtue of Persistence so bad. Okay, give me that card. Give me. I want him to throw it in and lose 7 life, because that's really going to hurt him. Oh, he let me have it. Give me the life. Okay. He sure does a lot of crap. I don't know. He is running Inga, done by the distinctive art cycle of Wayne. And oh, there's Joda. Joda. J-O-D-A, Joda. Where's he going to do? +4. Boom. Blue spell. Atraxa, Grand Unifier, not bad. I hope he swings in with a monstrously big creature and I can block it with Obliterator. That would be pretty funny for me. I think that would be a pretty good experience overall. I don't like that Atraxa. That's my biggest problem right now. However, he does have some stuff in the graveyard. From a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Burden. Okay. I'm able to do that. I can draw cards. Hey, look at that. This is where the end comes in real handy. So we're going to play the end. Hopefully it doesn't get counterspelled. Oh, he had that. Okay, very nice. I'm going to do Virtue of Persistence. He had a protection. Man, he had these in clutch, bro. So what if we did... What if we did a... Cut down's not really doing us any favors. What if we just did this? We pinged him. And then we said... And then we said, yeah. Go for it, a Flex Phyrexian Obliterator. Do what you do, man. Yeah, there you go, bro. We do that. I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky. Okay? By any means necessary. That is the swamp's motto. By any means necessary. I am so sneaky. All that power, all that swinging, all that multicolored deck just brought low. Just brought utterly low. Sorry, I couldn't talk during that. I was really, my brain was working at 110%. I was using every part of my brain, like every science fiction movie ever. What's so funny is, like, what if we could use all of our brain all the time? And the funny thing is, that's like saying, what if I could play every key on the piano all at once? It would be terrible. I think that's what having a stroke is. I was unaware of that stereotype, Cookies. Is that a stereotype that you hold true? That vampires are sneaky? I guess that's what you think of vampires, SMH. Hold on, I gotta get on Twitter. Tired of all this anti-vampire propaganda. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody else who thinks that. I guess you just... Which card for you is the best? The most powerful is probably the End. The End is absolutely game-endingly... Like, there's so many decks that run around one single creature, and, like, if you're running an Atraxa Reanimator or an Atali or something like that, just to pull that out of the game for the rest of the game is terrible, man. It's terrible. Call it paper. Call that card paper because it's terrible. Oh my god, that was so bad. Let's put down Orthanc. Let's do that. He's probably gonna say, nah, I don't want it. Boom. Get him for 4. Boom. Let's wait. Let's do that. Yeah. You can do. You put it down. Boom. 4. Yeah. Okay, what are you gonna do now? Virtue of persistence. Virtue of persistence by being expensive is just... It doesn't really do it that much for me, man. It's very expensive. That's the problem. It's a great opener. It has that little ping that you can hit people with. But it is extremely expensive to function well with. Obliterator, yeah. We'll do Obliterator. Just keep losing life to it. That's a good idea. Oh, he finally gave it to me. Okay. Boom. So he got more removal? I'd love to see some more removal. I mean, in terms of raw horsepower, that's what I'm talking about. It's hard. Here's the thing. Magic card has no best card in it. Okay? There's no, like, this is the best card in the game. That's not really something that happens in Magic cards. There are good plays you can make against people, but like if you're just talking most bang for your buck, like if that's what you mean by best card, like the End is very powerful. We don't want either of those. Okay, what is he gonna play? Is he looking for his Garenberg? I mean, his Lochthwain? What is he doing? We all go up in flames. Target becomes sacrificed. Resolved. Okay. Is he gonna put another Sheldred's Edict? Sacrifice a non-token creature. Submit. Okay. And a Duress. Okay. Pass. And the game froze. The game froze. Wait. It came back, guys. Boom. Double spell up the wazoo. Nobody says up the wazoo anymore, man. Nobody says up the wazoo anymore. I appreciate you bringing that back, Cookies. Yeah, make him lose it too. You got him. Doom. Breach. I don't know how much that's gonna help right now. You got there. Genuinely don't know how much that's gonna help. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Boom. I'm really looking forward to the Grand Prix. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not people can salvage something out of this. Okay, do that one. It's going to do the full spread there. Okay. Target creature, planeswalker controls. Oof. It almost cast that. Oh, he's dead. Okay. So he can either let me draw this card or lose 2 life. And I drew it, which means that as soon as I have priority, I can pop it and ping him. Boom. There we go. There we go. I'm sneaky. Deck list. Show the deck after the game. Absolutely. The Me 554. The Me 554. This isn't just a live stream. I'm going to cut this video up. I'm going to do a full shakedown breakdown. Hey, what's up? Delta Quadrant. We are live filming a video, The Me. So tomorrow during the day, full analysis, the whole deck list, everything is going to go up. Okay? So if you subscribe to the channel, you will not miss it. I guarantee it. If you just hang out, you'll see more in a second. But right now we're gathering a little bit of footage. But welcome to the show, by the way, The Me 5544. Glenn Carr, how you doing? Delta Quadrant, what's up? That deck that's just Shigeki and White Sun's Twilight is bullshit. You had me at that deck that has White Sun's Twilight is bullshit. UAOG at this game has been a card that break the game meta very strong. Yeah, Embercleave. The previous Eldraine, Oko. The previous Eldraine, known as Throne of Eldraine, had more bans in Standard than any set in existence. I'm serious. More than Alpha. A lot of shit in Alpha got banned because it was horribly unbalanced. Throne of Eldraine, the precursor to this set, was the most unbalanced set ever created. Alright guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. Pretty good run with Mono Black. I can see pushing our way up with this one. I mean, ultimately we're just taking a really good deck and fine-tuning it and improving it to the point where it's unbelievably dangerous, but still pretty good though. Still's got a lot into it. I think I'm going to do Gruul next. I certainly am not going to play green and blue spells, but I've been Jay Villain, you've been great. Stay tuned for the Shakedown Breakdown. We aren't actually going anywhere, so if you're in the stream, don't run away. It's just the end of the video right now. Talk to you next time. Hope you liked it, guys. Bye-bye.